Today, we're talking about headphones, and this specific noise canceling over-the-ear headphones. Let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back to techgooch. So I'm back with another video review on some headphones. I haven't done a headphone video for a little while. This is the Vankyo C750. Kind of reminds you of Onkyo, right? This is an active noise canceling over-the-ear headphone for less than $60. And so whenever you're talking about noise canceling for an over-the-ear noise canceling, nicer noise canceling, for that cheap, there's going to be some trade-offs, right? And that's apparent. I mean, you're not going to go against the $250 to $300 Bose Kingpin, or Sony's really high-end stuff, or even the Beats stuff that's out there, or all the other ones that are in the high-end part of the market. This is obviously going after getting you some decent noise canceling for a good price. Now, surprisingly, what I have found surprisingly after my testing of this is that while the noise canceling is not as good as what I compare all noise canceling to, and that's my Bose QC35s, I was really surprised by the quality of the audio that's being produced by these guys, in specifically to the bass department. This guy has, in my opinion, better deep bass than the Bose. Now, I will say this. Bose is not known for their bass. They never have been, probably never will be, but any other headphones, they're always really well tuned. This guy hits hard in that lower bass department, and at the price point that it's at, with the decent noise canceling that it actually has, in my book, is well worth the $60 that they're priced at. Now, I always like basing my reviews off the price point that they're selling at. So if I was to buy these right now for $60, would I be happy with them? If I was to buy these for $250, would I be happy with them, and how do they compare, right? Obviously, I did purchase these, and I've had them since the year they came out. And I still love them, and I still cut my grass with them, and I still use them regularly. I would not be disappointed with these at the price point that they're at. I'm not going to go in expecting that they are going to replace these, because they're not. If I'm going on a plane, or if I'm doing something that has, where I really want some good noise canceling, this is not going to quite cut it as well as these will. That's just the gist of it. And this is not a comparison video. I'm not trying to compare, but just to make sure that you understand where my thought and logic is when I'm looking at over-the-ear headphones. Immediately, I compare them to my QC35s because they're my staple, right? They are the staple. And there are better ones out than this now. I just haven't had the justification of spending more money that I already have what I need with these. But at $59, these are pretty awesome. So let me bring it in here, show you what it comes with, how it works, and all the specs. Okay, so these are the C750 headphones. You can see here. On the actual headphone themselves, we do have our volume up and down, or track next previous power button there. And then you can actually turn the ANC on and off separately. That is a big differentiating factor than my Bose, which essentially has ANC on at all times. So that's something that is a little bit different as well. So I can choose to have ANC, or the active noise canceling, on or off. And it does make a difference when you're listening to music. It does, when you put ANC on, typically reduces the volume a little bit to add in that noise canceling. So that is something to say. It's real easy to tell which one's right, which one's left. It does just turn the 90 degrees, and then you do have your adjustments. Metallic, actually build quality on the inside. Otherwise, you're going to have plastic everywhere else, right? The headband here, it does have some foam on both the top and the bottom, mainly on the bottom, obviously, for resting against your head. And then your ear cups are actually pretty comfortable, too. This is almost as every bit as comfortable as the higher expensive Bose. So, for what they are, pretty nice. In the box, you are going to get a nice case. And that's the box it came with. Nice velvet bag. I have not been using this. I've just been using the case, but it does come with it, so I just threw it back in there for you. And then, while I have all my own charging cables separately, it does come with your micro USB cable, as well as a 3.5mm cable. If you run out of battery, you can still use this guy. Or if you're just in a situation where you want to plug into a wired source, it does come with it. And then you have your standard stuff that comes with your instruction books and stuff like that. So, that is what comes with the actual headphones. 40mm drivers are going to be driving this bad boy. That's why she's able to get to the lows that it can get to. You're looking at about up to, I should say, 30 hours of battery life, and it does swivel both ways. I guess I didn't say that before. 30 hours of battery life. However, if you run out of this, you run out of juice on this guy, it does charge relatively fast. So they claim you can get 2 hours after 10 minutes of charging. So an extra 2 hours for 10 minutes, that's pretty awesome. On top of that, we're also looking at Bluetooth 5.0 in this guy, which is also probably why they're able to get the long runtime out of it, up to 30 hours, that you typically would have gotten on the better ones several years back. So, yes, I will say this, I have not actually put the full 30 hours to the test. I'll admit that. And I haven't really put the 2 minutes to the 10 minutes to 2 hour test either. Maybe that's something I'll do down the line. But in this regard, I'm looking at how long it's lasted for me, coupled with the fact how is the audio quality and how is the noise canceling for it. Noise canceling, good. Not great, good. At the price point, definitely some of the best noise canceling I've heard yet. However, you still get some of that reverb kind of things every so often. So you'll flip the noise canceling on over here, and there will be a light on that also indicates that you can see that little green light. You have it on, it works pretty good. Sometimes you get a little bit of the little wobbly, like the kind of the woofer wobble. I've gotten that. If I just readjust it on my head, typically goes away. Sometimes I just turn this off and then back on, and then it goes away. That's apparent with almost all of the less expensive, the cheaper active noise canceling out there. They just don't have the technology that these guys basically patent and make you pay if you want to use their stuff. But what it is at the price point again it's at, I'm very, very satisfied with it. More than anything else, if it had that noise canceling and it sounded I probably wouldn't have as high of feeling for it. But when I was listening to some really good bass music, these things hit hard, and that was awesome. So whenever you're talking about how does it sound, how does it really sound, it's hard for me to show you. In the years past, I used to take headphones and stick them up to the microphone, and that really doesn't do any justice either. Me telling you, oh, it sounds great, is my ears and my, thoughts on it. Is it going to be crystal clear, amazing audio? It's not. It's not $300 audio. These hit harder in the low zone than these guys do, but this guy definitely comes through a little more crystal clear. And so, at the price point, I think they sound fantastic. And that's what it is. To be honest, for less than $100, they're probably one of the better sounding ones for less than $100. That said, right now, they have an additional 20% off coupon code if you go through Amazon. So if you click the link at the top of the description, it just takes you to the Amazon page, and then there'll be a little check mark underneath to save an extra 20%. So for an extra 20% off on these guys right now, that's $12 off the $60 price point. That's $48. Now, of course, Amazon charges tax, so call it $50, $52 somewhere in there for you to purchase these and try them out. You can always return them if you don't like them. But for $60, well, in this case, less than $50 now, that's pretty awesome. So, where do I stand on these guys? I like them. I like them a lot. If they're not going to be mine, because obviously these are mine, my wife or my kids are probably going to steal them away from me. That's usually what happens in this household. If it's something that I don't use regularly, they disappear and now they're on their head. But do I like them? Yes, I like them. And power that off. So, if you have any questions or comments, post those below, subscribe to the channel, share this video, like this video, and let me know what you think. If you have had a pair of these and had a positive or a negative experience, post up below. Let everybody else know about it. because maybe, you know, I've had them for about a month or so of use, on and off. That's not a year's full of use. Maybe in a year but, you know, they won't last. I can't speak to that because I haven't had it yet. But if I find updates and something happens to them where they don't last, or I find something better also about them that I really like, I will add that to the description down below. So, have any questions for me? You know where to hit it. Head over to techgooch.com. You can contact me directly. Otherwise, thanks for watching the channel. Thanks for, well, keeping tuned all the way to the end. And we'll catch you back here on TechGooch for a future video review. We'll see you soon, guys. Thanks for stopping by.